Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's so hot.
That's so fucking hot.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Jerry.
Hi.
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 Doctor.
Hi.
This is madness. This is.
Mommy and Daddy are yelling again.
What's an Eiffel Tower? Stupid.
I'm playing with my tits.
Oh, fuck your opening.
Who's whole bunny?
It's really a bad idea not to talk about those things, not to really have some kind of dialogue about what's going on.
Hi, and welcome to Pokin with a Stick podcast for January 6th, 2018. I have to make sure I got it right.
Can you
Right.
believe it?
Well, it's like it's the modern day version of signing your check with the right year.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
My mother said, "Oh, you got to remember to sign your checks 2018." I'm going, I don't write checks anymore.
Oh, dear.
I fill out paperwork all day at work, and I have to write the date, so I fucked up a couple times, and it takes me a day or so to get used to it.
Okay.
So, the date everything
write-
I do.
Do you write checks, Gavin?
Two a year
Yeah, that's about right.
for our property tax. That's it.
I have, this may surprise you, but
No. Let me guess.
I have.
Let me guess. You go through.
No.
You have to order checks about every 6 months.
No, this will surprise you. I have everything set up that I go online to pay it. It's very convenient. There is one thing, my car payment, that I have not done that with, and I'm still paying that with a check. But that's the one thing. The one thing.
You're right. I am surprised.
Yeah. Well, I figured.
That is kind of surprising. I kind of expected you to be a person that writes all that.
Well, I know.
I expected you to be that guy in the grocery store
Yep.
that waits till the woman's ready to collect the money to pull out the check.
Right.
Yep. I know what you mean. Listen, I may have just a few more. I'm just maybe a little more savvy than you think. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not bragging or nothing.
Now,
Well, I see Nanook has joined us.
yes,
No.
Good morning.
is him and his lovely dollar store hat. We bought these hats at the dollar store, and they are warmer than any other hat we've ever had.
Really?
You want to know something? I actually bought. Remember, you know how there's a whole stack of them, and I bought them for like when I would see the street people, I would give them a hat and stuff.
Street.
Cold. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But damn, if they weren't the warmest fucking things I've ever had on my head in a while,
No.
you know, because it's anyway.
So, Jim, are you saying now that you're picking up street people?
What?
Coaxes them into the alleys with a hat.
Well, who is that voice?
We have a special guest tonight. Well, hopefully a regular guest. It's DJ Ron. I'm sure you've all heard about him.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Hey.
Now,
He's
top
down in St. Penisburg.
Yeah, St. Peckerberg.
now, Toppy, you were asking a question prior to starting the show. What were you asking?
Well, I just wondered what is our good fortune here? Did DJ contact you? Gavin, did you contact DJ? How did this sequence of events happen?
Well, DJ Ron was in the chat room quite a few times before we met, but we met. What weekend was it, Jim? Oh, Hot Dog Down the Hallway.
Yeah.
Oh
Hot Dog
my
Down the Hallway weekend down at the Horror Hotel.
Yes.
And then since then we've been friends on Facebook and chatting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he tried to get on. Well, I showed him how to. Well, we both showed each other because it worked out real well.
That didn't sound right at all.
back in like the middle of December, but he hasn't been able to get on until he tried last week, but it was too close to start.
Oh well,
right?
Just would not connect. It would not connect.
This week it was no problem.
Yeah.
We usually do this at the end of the show, but DJ, if you wouldn't mind, what's your contact information?
I don't have any.
Oh, come on now. Nothing.
You're on Twitter, aren't you?
Nope.
Well,
You're not.
I'm a lone wolf.
Actually, I got a criminal card from him that I've got his address. I'm happy to give out his address right here. Let's just see here. It's
Masturbate on
let's
a
see. I have this address in North Charleston I could share.
Can
we masturbate on the doorsteps?
Oh yeah, there it is right there. There it is right there. Okay.
Yep, there it is.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
All of YouTube knows about it. All three people
I
that.
have not finished, Beach.
Oh, speaking of, let's.
Yes.
I'm gonna find the.
Are you early? No.
Well, a little early.
It's 4 minutes in.
Hi, hey, VV.
I'm getting the YouTube address to put in the chat room. So.
Veritable Virgo's been freezing his tushy off. He's experiencing a little bit of frostbite, according to the Twitty.
Oh.
It's approximately, I think, 9 degrees here right now.
Yeah.
So I would imagine it's probably close to 0.
Frostbite, according to the Twitty.
Let's see if I can find out.
Yeah, actually,
Why do I hear myself?
Because I went to the YouTube video accidentally.
Oh, that's hot. Thank you.
we're actually letting the stray cat in the back laundry room to. She's been.
Not stray, she's a feral.
Hey, the other one.
Yeah.
We have a little basket set up outside for them to hide it.
By the way, DJ Ron, since you haven't been here before, oftentimes I'll get up and walk around.
Yeah.
But I have wireless headphones, and I just want to assure you that I'm a stable genius when I'm on here. Okay.
I see. So I do have a quick question for you. Do you still have snow on the ground in Charleston?
Say that again.
Do you still have snow on the ground in Charleston?
Oh, fuck yes.
So if you blow a gentleman caller outside, does that make you a snow blower?
I'll have to reserve that
just say
answer. Excuse me, is this an ask big fatty question? Sure.
Oh no, no.
So, but an excellent question nonetheless.
Thank you.
Maybe you could call that one in or something.
No.
Gee, if I only had the number somewhere.
Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but it's somewhere.
Oh my God, VVJ actually cursed in this chat room.
Damn it.
Oh, can we not talk about snow, DJ Ron St. Pete?
Yeah.
I'm up to my eyeballs in this shit here in New England. I've never heard a foul word out of.
Well, didn't y'all have the cyclone bomb or whatever it was?
Yeah, what did they call that? It was like the snow bomb or the cyclone bomb.
Big Fatty, you had a cyclone bomb in the toilet this morning.
Holy Jesus! Did you just see that glass of wine that Big Fatty hoisted to his lips?
No.
I did you proud yesterday morning. I clogged the toilet just so you know.
Oh, hot! You're getting ready for the horror hotel, huh?
Wait.
And that was on the first of a double flush. So,
oh jeez.
Oh, look at there, Jim. Nobody is going to believe you're a fucking daddy. That's all I got to say.
No. That looks good.
Jim will put on his daddy hat and come in to the
with my mom
code party and go, "Hey, girl, hey."
I'll wear my one in the oven shirt with the arrow.
That's Jim. He goes into wears his daddy hat into a bar, and as soon as he opens his mouth, his purse falls out.
Gavin, when y'all go out to get the pizzas on Thursday, you'll just stop by the florist and pick up a few rosebuds and Jim can hand those out.
I think Jim will be up to his elbow in rosebuds by the end of the day.
Oh my God.
Now, can we just talk a moment about leather weather weekend? Because I know that two of the people in this chat room or on this call are not going to be with us, and they both should be.
I'm sorry.
I know you've got a gentleman caller coming to see you in St. Petersburg.
Here's the thing. I met him at the
horror hotel.
He's from Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
And he's thinking about moving down here. He's thinking about it. So he wanted to meet back up at the horror, and I said, well, wait a minute. If you're thinking about moving down here, why don't you come down for a visit? I can show you around, show you a good time. When would be, there's those pics again. When would be a time to come down? Well, how about MLK weekend? Well, shoot. Yeah. So in theory, he's supposed to be here next weekend. We'll see. So his excuse.
Well, what you do?
Yeah, Toppy, what is your excuse?
What
I don't know.
you do is you pack a bag and have it available. If he doesn't show up, you get in your car and you drive up.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you call Brian.
Or the other one.
Put me in the 30s. Okay.
So
that's about all that's left now, I think.
I was going to say they're pretty close to sold out, aren't they?
Well, I think that they're down to the central heating and air conditioning. Well,
is that what they call it, or do they call it the central wing or something?
the central wing.
Yeah.
So, don't y'all think Toppy would have an absolute blast at the horror hotel?
Yes, I do.
He would have a terrific time.
Well, I don't doubt it for a second. No.
All right.
So what's it going to take to get your carcass down there?
Well, I think continents are going to have to merge here. There's going to have to be continental drift. We got to get Pickle Hollow closer.
I'm sorry, did you say you're incontinent?
No, I did not say that.
Oh, okay.
Is this one of those weekends I got to bring my false teeth?
Oh my God.
Listen,
Gavin, tell us about you and Jim. Tell us about your. By the way, folks, Gavin and Jim are hosting the very first cocktail party, the Cock-a-Doodle-Doo early arrivals cocktail party.
Gavin will be hosting, and I'll be blowing. Yeah.
And this is one of those weekends where that is just fine. Oh my God, Larkin just came in.
Larkin, bless, another blast from the past. Oh my God.
Talk about somebody who would have a good time at the horror hotel.
Right?
Oh my God.
Glad to see you here, Larkin.
What am I telling you?
Well, just tell everybody what you got planned and what you're looking forward to this weekend. If there's is there anything on the you were sent a schedule. And by the way, Jim, I didn't have your email address, so that's why I only sent it to Gavin.
You're talking about the schedule?
Okay,
yeah. I've been getting it off of Facebook.
Okay. But y'all tell folks what you're looking forward to this weekend. This is totally unsolicited, y'all.
I looked at the schedules.
Okay, Gavin.
Oh my God.
All right. Jim, why don't you go ahead?
I'm looking forward to all of it. I mean, there's an awful lot of drinking, and I really don't do a lot.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, good. You could be the
oh my God.
Considering last time only took me 2 drinks before I fell off the fucking stool.
No.
You could be the designated golf cart driver.
Oh yeah. No, it's almost like party after party after party after party. I don't even know where I'm going to fit the Sunrise Grill in.
Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I imagine there's a little bit of skill involved in negotiating the amount of booze, and I'm sure that you have to be a little selective.
Not when it tastes that good, man.
You just might, not make it to certain events.
All right, Jim.
I'm pulling up.
Why don't you
as we talk?
First of all, there's the Capri Lounge, which has its own history. But there's lots of cocktail parties. Now, all the cocktail parties, or most of them, are going to have food.
Yes.
So that will help.
Yes.
But there are certain cocktail parties or events like the
blackout
body shots.
Oh.
How does now? Can you explain how that works? I mean,
well,
do I pick the body I want to have a shot off of?
Well, you can do that, but the person hosting it, you will want to do a shot off of his body. I will tell you.
Who is?
It's a member of the horror club here in town that moved away, and he's younger, okay, but he's as sweet as he can be, and he's probably a bigger pig than I am.
Oh my lord!
Okay,
Oh,
There's
and,
such a thing.
yes,
Morality.
and he jumped at the chance to host the body shots. Now I don't know if he's going to have shots of liquor poured on him and you lick it off, or if he's going to have Jello shots and you suck it off.
Oh my!
Oh my
or
god!
What?
I've
And then of course there's the
I
hot
drank
ash.
a beer out of an asshole once. Oops.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
There's
wow.
the hot ash and hot ass parties in the evening, hosted by the Bulldog Custom Leathers.
Oh,
So
Where-
that
Where
guy
do all
was
these-
beating my ass in the shop.
Oh.
that guy did what to your ass?
He was beating my ass in the shop.
Mm.
James.
Yeah, the guy with the
James.
scratchy voice. And
No.
we were having such a good time until he hit my balls, and it was like,
Oh my
Oh,
lord!
well, send him my way then, right?
all right.
I do want to say to DJ, thank you. The lovely porn that you're putting in the chat room tonight. Thank you.
Well, I figure it's pretty quiet in the chat room, and I think Virgo fell asleep.
No,
Oh, he's got frostbite.
he's right here.
So, well, Gavin, tell us what you and Jim are doing.
We are going to what is it? Mellow yellow? No, yellow.
No, we're going to
Yeah, mellow yellow. Careful, you'll get it toppy excited. You said
Mellow
yellow.
yellow.
We are hosting a what do you want to call it? The premiere, not premiere.
It is the kickoff.
Oh, kickoff. The kickoff opening cocktail party Thursday evening between
7:30 and 9.
What was it?
7:30 and 9.
Right.
30 and 9.
7:30.
Oh, 7:30. Okay.
Can
Oh,
you-
What'd you think? Is it?
what?
Yeah,
That's what happens-
11:30 p.m. and 9 a.m. Y'all are doing that cocktail party.
That's what happens when you flush your hearing aid down the toilet. What?
And we're
Stop
going
it.
copious amounts of alcohol, and
Ah,
and we are also going to have pizza and
Chicken wings or whatever we can find.
we're having a hoagie tray and various potato and macaroni and coleslaw and all the fixins.
We
and y'all,
want-
this ain't no Papa John's or Little Caesars pizza
No, it's
either.
not.
This is good.
Thank God.
It's one of the better.
This is good pizza.
Pizza.
You have any recommendations since we have never hosted a cocktail party there?
Gavin's hosted many a cocktail party. Not there, but
Didn't the guy who was blowing lose his car the next morning or something?
Excuse me.
That was Big Fatty.
that was me.
Yeah,
I lost my car.
Gavin, have
Good
you hosted a
Lord.
cocktail party? Being serious, have you actually hosted a cocktail party down there?
No, not down there.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Been to-
the Liberty Bears, but I really didn't do any of the work. So
All right.
I was a president. I didn't do work.
Right.
All right.
That's why he's bringing you along, Jim, to do the work.
Big Fatty, where do all these parties take place?
They're going to be held in the
party room.
in the new party room, which is across from
Wait.
the cafe.
Wait. What do you mean new?
new?
Have
Well,
they
it
done
used to
something?
be the restaurant.
Right.
Okay, on the as you go through the little wooden gate, it's on the right there.
Yeah.
You guys remember back in like the 60s and 70s when you go to a hotel motel drive-in and they would always have a little restaurant in the front, like a little cafe?
Yes.
Well, this is that building there where it's like,
Right.
you know, and it kind of like where the building goes over the. You have to drive through a little tunnel to get.
Have to
and
drive
the
under
restaurant's
it,
on the
right.
right and the office is on the left.
Oh.
That kind of- so
There is a party facility or party. a party room, and I'm sure it will be well marked with at least an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure people will find it. Don't worry.
And Jim, there are 3 rules next weekend, and what are they?
I don't know. Clean out
Oh,
your
my
ass.
God. No.
I don't know.
3 rules.
No cologne.
Oh, right.
Go ahead.
No cologne. Code at the leather. You have to be in code at the one party.
Mhm.
That's it. That's it. Our party. You have to be in code, but it's no cologne, no deodorant, no drama, and no
No
women.
drama.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
Guess I
Big Fatty,
Keep your Twinkie at the door.
I got a little story for y'all.
All right.
This was a long time ago, but it was when I first discovered patchouli oil.
Oh my god!
And now stop it. Now look.
Now, I don't. Wait a minute. Now, as Toppy would say, please to tell what is patchouli oil because I don't know what that is.
Well, it's a very spicy smelling oil that you would just put a dab behind, under your throat or behind your ear or something, but just a dab because it's powerful stuff.
I'll tell you, Big Fatty. Here, I'll explain it in one sentence. It's gayer than. No, I forgot.
Then Adam Burns.
Than Aramis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Gavin. That's yes. Yes, that's absolutely true. Now listen, I was, well, look, I didn't know, but I thought that this was an intoxicating scent, and I understood that you needed to use very little of it, but perhaps I used too much, and then I went to a leather bar.
Oh my
And I
God.
sauntered on over and took a seat between several hunky gentlemen. They all got up and left.
I'm surprised they didn't ask you to leave.
Yeah, the
No,
bike.
they were very nice. They did not ask me to leave, but they did get up and. Anyways, that's when I learned that. Well, you got to be careful. You got to be careful.
The old
And
days.
a leather. Go ahead.
You leave. The old
Say
days.
that again, Gavin.
The old days in the bike stop, they would have made you leave.
Yeah.
Good for the bike stop.
If you were not wearing leather and you weren't a man, you weren't even allowed in the basement.
No, but I was doing all that, but I had patchouli. So
The bike stop. I remember them one time
Wait.
throwing a
Wait.
throwing a guy out because he had a perm.
Now,
Yeah.
Toppy, you were in a leather bar. You had leather on and patchouli?
yeah.
Boy, you really were a contradiction, weren't you?
Oh.
Oh, I have to add one rule for my personal benefit. Do not shove my face in your armpit unless you ask permission first, because God knows that
How
irks
dare
the
you,
crap out of me.
Gavin?
What armpits?
I don't.
You love the smell of a sweaty crotch, though.
I do. I don't mind that. I do not like when somebody if I had this happen at the bike stop one night. I was
Why
at
am I
the
only?
stop, and this guy thought this was like the hottest thing in the world or something. I guess he hadn't showered for 3 days or something.
Oh,
Shoved my face in his armpit. My beard and mustache smelled like that all fucking night, no matter how many times I went in the bathroom and scrubbed
Well,
it.
if somebody wants to do that, send them to Granny because Granny will
Well,
clean the
ask
plane
my
up.
permission. I'd probably go for
All
it.
of them, right? Okay.
How come I'm only finding out about this now?
Because I don't tell you everything.
Wow, this is gonna, y'all. This is the first time. Is this the first time the two of y'all have been to the horror hotel together?
No,
No.
we were at the weenie weekend
Oh, that's right. That's right.
with Ron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you remember me dumping him on you? I was like,
I was the guy sitting next to Darren who fell out of your car,
Oh, right. Right.
which
I
I
do
actually thought was a dream.
Mark, and I
Poor
sent you that
Durwood.
invite if you want to go.
Is Darren going to be there?
He is.
Is
course.
Granny?
Granny will be there. Durwood will be there. Gay Country West will be there.
Gonna be a fucking
Big Country West will be there. Oh, good.
Yes.
What did you say, Jimmy?
Gay Country West is hosting Bloody Marvins and Bloody Mimosas. Not
What is-
mimosas.
Wow.
Is it really?
Mimosas.
Oh,
Because
West.
there are no women. There are no women allowed. So it has to be no Marys. So it has to be Hermans.
Marvins.
Now,
Now wait just a goddamn minute here.
are the boys next door going to be there?
The boys next door.
The ones that
Where the
usually take the room next to us.
No,
Jerry and Rick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jerry and Rick are arriving on Wednesday, the same as you.
Oh, good.
So y'all can all go to breakfast on Thursday morning.
Is
Good.
Mr. Farley going to be there?
No, he is not because it's an all-male event.
All right. Just
Wait
So-
a minute. What? Oh,
don't worry.
Don't worry, Toppy.
okay. I'm not even going to try to understand. It's fine.
Toppy, you just look at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
I am planning on recording Monday's show
Oh,
Oh, good Lord.
Sunday afternoon after we've had the blackout cocktail party in the pig pen.
oh, bless you, bless you. I'm looking forward to that.
How long does that usually last?
I know what it is, but please to explain the blackout
Please explain that.
Well,
cocktail party.
it's going to be they're going to set the bar up on the rack back in the pig pen.
All right.
Normally, there's no no drinks allowed in the pig pen,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to be very dark,
Oh,
and by then everybody is going to there. You check your liver at the door if there's anything left of it, because this is Sunday afternoon,
Right.
and the resort is sponsoring this cocktail party, so everybody wants to drink their liquor.
And don't we bring all the excess liquor from the parties?
Absolutely, you can do that.
Yeah, because I can't bring it home. So, well, I'll probably let whoever else is having a party just take it, unless it's stuff I'm drinking.
Well, there you go. So, anyway, it's well, Gavin, you've been to Leatherweather a couple of times now, right?
Correct.
Okay, and you had a good time then, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay, well this is going to be you're going to be amazed at this one. Is all I can say.
Oh, good.
Wait, let me get my hand in my pants. Why?
what? Who?
Well, I think you'll just be happy with the upgrade of it this time.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's put it this way, Jim. The first one I went to,
Uh-huh.
there might have been a total of 40 people.
All right.
As of now, Thursday, there's going to be 40 people.
No,
Right.
60, wasn't it?
No, Thursday about 40.
I was like, you know what?
That man is.
This
fucking
I think we'll be above 70 by the time the weekend finally kicks in.
Oh my God.
it's gonna be a fun time. And let me tell you. Oh, you know what? I need you to explain to me because I know everybody's gonna find this really weird. I've never gone in the pig pen. I've never gone in the pig pen while it's open.
Oh my God.
I've been in the
Oh,
pig pen.
you've had a private tour of the pig pen.
I've had personal tours twice, but I've never been in there. So, what are the rules when going
Have a
into?
good time.
Well, it depends. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to operate the pig pen this weekend. Normally, you've got to be mainly naked, but probably fetishy. Don't wear your tennis shoes in there.
No.
No.
Plan on wearing, take a pair of boots that weekend and plan on your feet hurting a lot that weekend, but you'll be drunk enough that the best part of the day is taking your boots off.
Yeah.
Ah.
Dress to impress, like you're a fucking whore.
Ah.
All right.
And your room is almost across from the pig pen, so you can run over there in a jock strap and boots, so that's not a problem, Gavin.
Correct.
That's why.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do
Am I
that.
allowed in the Capri Lounge in a jockstrap?
Jim, you were not allowed in the Capri Lounge in anything less than a hijab. Okay. No, what is not a hijab? What is that thing called?
Burqa.
Burqa.
You know what you meant.
We know what you meant.
The hijab
Okay.
is the thing they put on their head.
Right,
So-
right.
It goes to their ankles.
Goes to my ankle.
But Larkin has joined the video
Hey.
call. Well,
Well, he finally got in.
we got
Can I
all
say-
the wars here.
I hate Google Chrome. It can go fuck itself.
Oh, there you
Amen.
go.
Really? I find it so much easier to use it than anything else.
I kept going in the link and it was just there. It says waiting to join, waiting to join. Please wait, and it wouldn't let me. I tried it, closed and reopened, closed, reopened, and I don't know. Oh well.
Yeah.
You're here now.
That was me last weekend.
We're glad
Yeah.
you need it.
So, Big Fatty, can I thank you for the 18 minutes of silence?
Thanks for bringing that up. I knew when I woke up Friday morning and I had 7 e-letters. I went, fuck, what have I done now? And I had. You do know you've got the opening and the closing, and it's 18 minutes of silence in between. And I went, fuck. I don't know what happened because the whole show was there. I went back and redid it again, and it worked that time. So
Silence can be a beautiful thing.
it can.
Yeah.
And
So- Did you repost it?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah, but when you repost it, if you already downloaded it, it will not re-download it. So you have to go manually
have to-
make it, grab it.
got it.
Yeah. You have to delete it and try again. Or whatever. But anyway, yeah, thanks for mentioning it. I will say the one good thing of all that was that I got a message from Blind Guy Jay,
Oh,
Oh,
How's he doing?
and who nobody has heard from him in forever. And he said that he hopes to be rejoining Stick It With a Poke shows here very soon.
oh,
So, anyway, so don't be surprised if he shows up again real soon. I told him we all missed his voice.
Like ever since we got married, it's like
Well, you know. And by the way, just before going on tonight, I was playing a little game of Words with Friends with Miss Kim Beaver, and she sends tuna love to everyone.
tuna love.
Oh, Miss Beaver.
oh.
I have not heard or seen from either of them for so long. So
So,
I would love Blank
anyway.
to join.
And
Here's another
Larkin is another one that just all of a sudden, you know, you go for months and months and months, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, it's Larkin. You know,
Well, it happens. Life
it
happens.
happens.
life
Yeah.
happens.
Life gets
Yeah.
Now, Larkin, I got an e-letter from Casey in Denver, and I know you're out in Sacatomatas. You don't have any snow out there, do you?
Let's see, today it was probably like 65. No.
Yeah, Casey in Denver, the day that we got 6 inches of snow here in Charleston, Casey in Denver says it's 56 here. I went, great. So, anyway.
We actually got some rain last night. We have had something's called persistent high pressure up over the North Pacific. And so we went the whole month of December with no rain and sunny every day, which is not good because we need the rain.
Yeah.
I actually knew that because I was playing Pokemon Go in San Francisco today. So I knew that you guys got I play one of the hacks, so I can go anywhere in the world. Okay.
Well,
by the way, Gavin Toppy's posted a picture of a shirt you should be wearing next weekend.
There you go.
Oh wait, I have to catch up.
Oh my God!
You might like it.
You should see the picture that he posted. What was it? Second to the last.
The fuzzy guy.
He said, I would appreciate some sort of interpretation of what you said.
Yeah. Would y'all give me what's going on there? I don't.
That is weird.
It's kind of a
Don't make
It's kind of the, what is it? A pinky. You pinky. What are you supposed to do when you go and tell a secret and it's pinky blah blah blah? I don't know.
No idea what you're
I don't know.
Pinky
I think
swear?
I think they're just drooling on each other.
Which one are you looking about? I don't know what you mean.
No.
The video.
The two guys banging dicks.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh,
they're obviously bored.
They're having a head-to-head meeting.
yeah. Okay, I was like,
Oh,
Pinky
Pinky
promise.
Promise. Thank
Yeah.
you, VV.
Have you ever had too many cocktails at the Capri Lounge?
Me?
is such a thing?
Yeah, and you're kind of hard and you don't know what to do with it.
That's pretty much it right there.
Oh, speaking of being hard at the Capri Lounge, please make sure that Randy brings her packet of goodies.
Oh, that would be her little blue pills.
Yes.
Do you need
Okay.
some, Gavin?
No, but they're fun to. I'm not a one-shot wonder then.
I have them.
Oh, Jim's got some. You bring your own.
Jim, you do not share. So
You see, there are some things that Jim doesn't tell also.
Uh-huh.
I know he has them. He has those in Cialis. So.
Jim,
Yeah, I have
give
these
him,
ones. I have-
give him something to keep his dick hard all weekend.
This is
I saw a pack of pills sitting in front of the computer the other day, and I looked up what they were on the.
the Cialis, right?
Sure.
I
You
don't
can
know
drop.
what
You can drop one of those off at room 4, Jim.
the Cialis.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, you know what? Viagra is really good. I mean, you can get a hard on it last, okay, but whatever. The Cialis, it's like
I like when it lasts more than 4 hours.
goose walks by with a long neck, and it's like, oh my god, you get fucking hard. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's the weekend to take a Cialis then.
I took one. The first time I took one was Porn Star Weekend at the Horror Hotel. I took it in the pool.
Of course you did.
With pool water.
Of course, I was naked in the pool. We were all naked.
Of course you were.
And then one of the porn stars came in and started playing, like throwing the little balls, the beach.
Yeah, we'll call it the little balls.
He just kept smashing into me, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna come now!" Like,
oh my god, you really?
I must have gone 3 or 4 times that night, so it was like, that's wonderful. Because I mean, on a normal basis, like I'm done. Bye.
All right, Toppy's had to mute himself, so evidently he's enjoying this more than he should.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, Aunt Tappy, yeah, oh yeah.
I find that guy incredibly hot. I know it's an old guy, but it's like my type.
Gavin was 17 again for a weekend. Veritable virtuoso.
That's the thing. It's like I don't have problems ever getting it up. That's never a problem. It's keeping the interest is the problem.
Right.
So when you like once I come, I'm like, bye. I can go to bed.
That's the God's honest truth.
Gavin, I mean, Larkin, that's lovely.
What the hell are these? Gas.
Whereas with the pills, they're definitely.
I found some gas X.
Oh, gas. Yeah, instead of a Cialis, give Gavin a gas X.
No, I see. That's another reason I won't take anything from Jim. I'm not sure.
Jim's making special brownies with X-Lax in them.
You know, is anybody bringing
aren't you supposed to put Pure for Men and all this stuff in the brownies beforehand, so everybody's got a nice clean track?
Oh, we lost DJ Ron. Ron will be back.
Ron, if you're listening, you could sign, but just go the same route you did before and sign back on. Hopefully.
Gavin was 17 again for a weekend.
Oh, right. Now, Jim and Gavin, y'all are leaving on Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yes.
We're flying in.
What time are we getting there?
I don't know. Let me look.
Oh. And Jim froze.
Now that we have
So, Larkin, what have you been up to?
security houses in the camera, I don't mind. Cameras in the house, I don't mind talking about it.
Right. I'm not hearing you, Larkin. You froze. Or you've
There, now can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you. Yeah, we hear you now.
See, I had a red dot there earlier.
Oh, I hate it when you have a red dot.
I had a dream last night, and in my dream,
next week.
I was out like walking along someplace with someone, and like we were like, it wasn't really mountains; it's more like along the ocean, and we had to get up on this, like jump up to try to get on this cliff, and when I was trying to get up and on the cliff, I fell out of bed.
Oh my god!
Gavin, or
What?
we arrive late Wednesday. The plane, we don't get there probably till about 10:30 in the evening.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Wow.
Ooh, that's late.
How late does Capri Lounge just stay open?
it'll probably be closed by then. So,
Oh my god!
There's nothing.
pack a flask. Oh, you know what? Jerry and Rick will probably have some Tanqueray. Oh, but you don't drink gin though.
No, not really.
Well, you will if that's all there is.
What about the other bar? Is that open on the weekdays?
No.
No.
Edge on Wednesday, no.
Well,
You know, there is on the schedule, they are giving an hour of free drinks at the Edge one night.
Oh.
Edge.
Oh.
Between 9 and 10 a.m.
I'm bringing my
No.
shower.
PM.
Okay.
I'm bringing my shower hook up, I guess.
Oh,
Well,
your
I would
princess,
hope so.
your princess purse.
Speak that through TSA security.
Oh my god! I almost got a picture of the guy. Go ahead, Gavin. You tell the story.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
For the weenie cocktail. I'm sorry. For the weenie
Hot dog down the hallway.
hot dog down the hallway weekend, I brought my Pretty as a Princess case. Hold on.
He's gonna go get it.
I brought my
He literally does have it.
Pretty as a Princess case.
Of course you
Oh,
It does set off all kinds of alarms. When it's in my bag, usually if it's in my carry-on, it will set off an alarm, and they do have to go through
What's
and
confiscate?
the bag.
what do
So-
we carry in that?
I will show you.
Oh,
What did they confiscate, Jim?
They did take my good pliers.
Because every pretty princess bag needs pliers.
Right.
sure. Yeah.
You need your
Switchblade.
switchblade. You need your butt cleaner.
It's your douche hose.
My douche hose. All right. Nicer way of saying it. It's all my douche supply.
Fortunately, he had a backup pliers.
I'm allowed to bring the little ones, not the big ones.
Okay.
The guy pulls it out and he's like, "What's in this?" And I'm like, I acted like no, I don't hear you. All right. So
You like it acted like Gavin.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So I acted like I was deaf and I didn't know what he was saying. And I knew he was going to open it. And he did. And the man almost fell out laughing and he called his friends over, looking at the front of the bag because it has 3 Disney princesses on it.
Uh-huh.
Cinderella, I don't know, some chicken orange and a black girl. I don't know who they are.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
And it says, I
Some
believe.
blackjack.
And they laughed and he's like, oh, I guess everybody needs one of these. And I'm like, yeah.
You
I
know
wish
what,
I-
Jim?
You weak.
It ain't the first time they've seen it, and it won't be the last.
No.
And it ain't the worst
No.
thing they've seen.
I really wanted to get a picture of the guy holding up the case.
Oh yeah, I really wish you would have done that.
I know, because he was so funny about the whole thing. He's like, oh, I said, yeah. What did I say to him? Got to keep it clean or something.
Something like that. I don't remember what it was because you came back, and of course I go through first, And I'm standing there. I go get my belt back on and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck is taking so long? What did he bring along now? Because the last time we traveled together, takes his long nail file
Oh my God.
in his fingernail case. And I was like, oh, why did you even think it basically
Why
looked
don't
like
you just pack that in your checked luggage?
yeah.
We didn't check luggage the last time.
Oh,
That's
we
good.
nor-
With carry-ons.
I mean, we only go for weekends, so why would
okay.
The problem isn't claiming it in Augusta, and even Philadelphia isn't that bad either.
Now, Augusta is the only place I've ever seen where you have to take your what do you call that? Like, we have like your shampoo and all that kind of crap.
Right.
You have to take it out and put it separate.
Do you really?
Yeah, they've always told me.
It saves them so much time, I'm sure. That's why I got to clean out my knapsack because I'm bringing my knapsack.
Where I keep my poppers, so but they never.
No, put your poppers in with your toiletries.
That's what I'm talking about. The toiletries. They always tell you.
Yeah.
They ask me all the time to take it out separately.
When you go to
guys
Palm
don't check your
Springs-
bags?
I do. So it depends on how long and what we have.
You're checking a bag on this trip.
No.
We don't know yet.
Well, we might. I don't know.
We may have to. I'm
going to check one, then carry it around. So, because we're taking, I mean, we're only going for 5 days, so it's not like we're going to take a lot of clothes. We're taking is bulky. It's like shorts.
Yeah.
I mean,
shorts,
boots and leather gear and stuff like that. So we may end up
taking a little one.
Larkin, that hairy butt is absolutely.
Yeah, right.
The one.
I mean, that is supper.
I thought it was dinner, but that's okay.
Well,
lunch later.
Same difference.
And you work your way down. You work your way around to breakfast, huh?
Yeah, right. Huevos.
I'm okay with just dinner.
Oh, before we go any farther, let's do this.
Can you play faster so it sounds right to me?
Once a year we celebrate with stupid hats and plastic plates. The fact that you were able to make another trip around the sun. And gathers round and gifts and laughter do abound. And we let out a joyful sound and sing that stupid song. Happy birthday! Now you're 1 year older. Happy birthday! Your life still isn't over.
Now for this coming week, I don't have anything today. Do you, Big Patty?
I don't.
I don't have anything for Sunday or Monday either.
I don't.
Tuesday, we have a Larry H. Vader.
That's V-D-E-R.
Okay. Although I haven't spelled V-A-D-E-R, but whatever. On Wednesday, I have Blind Guy J.
Uh-huh.
And my dad's birthday.
Ah.
And on Thursday, which means I have to call him on Wednesday. I'll call him early. On Thursday, we have Mama the Confused.
That's correct.
And I have Mr. Bacon.
Mr. Bacon on Friday.
Oh, well, that's Friday? Okay.
Uh-huh.
And
Papa Bacon?
I also have Brian in Denver.
That's correct.
I'm going to do next week because we're not going to be here on the 13th.
Right.
So anybody wants to jump on the stream.
Careful, Toppy's in the room.
On Sunday, I have Stater 69.
Who?
Stater 69.
Steve the Tater. Okay.
Or Coastal Satyr. We also have, what is it? Yeah, okay. And on Monday, it's Mr. Martin Luther King's birthday.
Oh,
Right.
I had a dream once.
Did you?
Did you fall out of bed?
I'm going to give you a holiday on Monday. And on Thursday, I have David in Denver.
He's dead, so
Not
he's
quite.
not really celebrating anymore.
Who?
Oh,
David in Denver. He collected vacuum cleaners.
oh, I remember him. Okay.
Yes.
He used to call into your show once in a while.
Yes, he would. He and Brian made the hammer saw for me.
Right.
It
He
was-
passed away.
Yeah, he passed away years ago. So
That's Grace died 30 years ago.
And the only other one I have that you don't have is my new Northeast straight boyfriend, Dan, is on Wednesday the 10th.
Oh, okay.
So,
Is
which
it just Dan?
Northeast straight boyfriend, Dan.
Okay. So that's all I got.
That's all I got too.
Larkin, the last one you posted, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, let's see what it. Oh yeah.
Hi.
Oh, I like the guy in the leather.
Hi.
Hi.
Now, Gavin, Toppy, Jim, there. If I'm correct, there is one person that's going to be there this coming weekend who wears yellow everywhere he goes.
Who's that? Toppy?
I don't know who it is. I can't remember what his name is, but he is.
Is this the guy? Yeah.
Public urinal number 1.
That's
So,
Do they have a bathtub at the
Yeah, they have a walk-in shower.
horror
no,
hotel?
they don't. They
Listen.
just have an area called the water closet, the pig pen that you can go into.
I could find somewhere. Oh,
You do know that there's a bathtub buried in the backyard.
Right, on Golden Pond.
Yeah, I saw that out my bathroom window. I was sitting on the second floor during hot dog down the hallway, and I look out the window and I see this bathtub buried about halfway down, turf all around it. And I'm thinking, what in the hell is that for? And then I just
Now
let
you know.
the row run wild, and I figured it out.
Well, you know what? There's even an outdoor shower hookup out there.
Uh-huh.
And you've used that, Jim?
I was on my hands and knees.
He was cleaning the ground with a toothbrush.
I dropped the contact.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, were there rosebuds growing out there?
Oh dear.
Sure was.
I have
Okay.
12 eyes the way I lose contacts up in the tower.
I hate it when that happens. So,
Like a spider.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen.
You know the thing I found most fascinating about hot dog in the hallway?
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
that there were actual hot dogs there?
There were actual hot dogs there,
And
but
they were,
also how rare it was to bump into anybody else that I knew.
Huh.
how rare it was to bump into anybody else you know.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that means.
Explain.
Well, I mean,
He didn't know anybody.
no, you'd go into different areas, and one time I saw Jim.
Uh-oh.
That
Oh
was
yeah, right. It's
Yeah.
not that big of a place, but
But
it's-
yeah,
right.
Was Jim crawling around on his knees when you saw him?
he was slightly bent over.
Oh.
Oh, you're not.
I
Oh.
think he was tying his shoes. Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You're not talking
I'm
about.
sure.
Is that the night?
Oh,
I,
he lost his contact.
was that the night I was in the bankette at the Capri Lounge?
No. This was on the second floor, and
The maze.
What a
Yeah.
nice. How they did not throw me out. I don't know.
Jim, I think you need one of those cameras that takes a picture every minute, and then you could watch it the next day.
We're
And
gonna get him a GoPro.
Maybe you need a police go cam thing,
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be?
body cam.
Strap it to his forehead.
Oh.
Okay.
all we'd see all weekend is walls.
Right.
ceilings.
My boots.
No, they're usually behind your heads.
Gavin and Jim, just to change the subject for 1 second, how much snow did y'all get?
About 5 inches.
Yeah, that's about it.
Down the shore, closer to the
Enough
shore.
to get my snowblower out. Yay!
Yeah. Closer to the shore. I mean, I just talking to a friend. He had 17 inches. And that's
Oh.
like in 45 minutes away.
Okay.
we were on the lighter side of it, but it's like fucking, it's freezing here. What is it?
Well, some place in New Hampshire the wind chill was minus 90.
Oh,
that
geez.
was small Washington, I believe.
Okay.
Minus what?
90.
90. Oh my.
Uh-huh. Toppy, how much snow did you get?
That's what I want.
Well, I'll tell you, the East Coast here has been inundated by the inches of snow, but here in Pickle Hollow, because of some weird, I don't know, astral planes or whatever, the way the sky has shifted. Anyways, we've got like maybe 4 inches, if anything.
Well, see,
Yeah, well,
4 inches to y'all is nothing, and for here it is absolutely devastating, crippling. I mean, I didn't go to work Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Well, for heaven's sake!
I mean, and there's still ice on the roads.
Now,
right.
We are going to all feel better in a minute because I'm going to read Variable Virgo. He said we got drifts that were 16 inches.
Yeah,
I have 24 inches piled up at the end of my driveway.
Yeah,
so that's only 2 feet.
Does he mean inches or feet?
No, well,
inches.
I hope inches.
Yeah.
16
But
feet.
VV's above me, and he's in the area that got hammered by the superstorm.
Yeah.
The cyclone, the bomb cyclone.
The bomb thingy.
Have y'all ever heard of a bomb cyclone before?
No, that's a new thing.
Can't say I have.
Now whatever happened to polar vortex?
It up.
Yeah, I missed the
That was
vortex.
That was so 2017.
And now we got the bomb thingy.
Bomb Genesis.
So, Toppy, what you're saying is you don't have Finger Lake effect snow.
What a great name for a lake.
Well, the funny thing is about these Finger Lakes is they're so slim. They're very long, but they're very slim. So unless the air comes right down the entire length of the Finger Lake, you're not going to get much snow effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lake effect snow. I didn't know this. It doesn't happen when it's frozen.
No.
I can't.
It's before. Like the Great Lakes, that's where they really get sucked.
Yeah.
Lake Ontario, blah, blah, blah. That's why Buffalo gets it. And they got Lake Erie.
I remember when I was little, Buffalo got something like, what was it, like 6 feet of snow by February? They were buried.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So, well, the problem here is the highest it's gotten since it snowed on Wednesday is 35, so it hadn't melted much.
No, here either.
And there's not a snowplow in Charleston.
Well, cheers, Big Fanny. I hope you can still take a nipple walk.
I
So
took
if you
one
wanna
today and I slid a little bit. So.
No.
Well, are you guys prepared as far as like clothing and things like that? I mean, I would. You can't.
I have on my nasty pig long johns. What is this called? Union suit.
Union suit.
Does it have the? I didn't see the chute in the back. Does it have the chute in the back?
Yeah,
As a matter of fact.
Oh, wait a minute. We're on YouTube.
Wow.
He's got that lovely bacon scarf.
It unbuttons from here all the way down underneath here and all the way up to here.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. I'll bring it next weekend. You can see it, Jim.
Okay.
And he's got that lovely scarf hanging over his chair.
It sort
I
of
do, right here.
Oh, that's a bacon scarf. Yeah.
It could
I wonder
be
where that came from.
Yeah.
He could be wearing a Star Trek TNG costume.
I have not been crocheting this year.
What?
Well, you've been making those
Pokemon
circle things, walls.
PVC walls.
PVC walls, that's it.
Not in the winter. No, God, no.
Oh.
That was my stripper name in college.
I'll bet it was.
PVC wall? Uh-huh.
PVC walls, yeah.
Do they even know what the fuck PVC was when you were in college? And I can say that because I'm older than you are. So anyway,
That's true. I'm coming up on the big one next month.
Okay, most of the people here are like within my age. Did we have plastic bottles and stuff when we were young?
no.
There was no
Glass, right? Okay. I was wondering, like, am I wrong in that? Okay, so
I remember, well, the soda bottle. I mean, like liter bottles and they've been along.
Well,
it was all glass.
You didn't
it
really
was glass when it started, and it once they it used to be you couldn't get anything larger than a 10 ounce Coca-Cola. There wasn't.
I thought you were gonna say 10 inches.
Wow.
How dare you?
The only thing I'm thinking, even mayonnaise was not in plastic. Peanut butter was not in plastic.
Right.
I'm trying to think. Plastic. Bottle.
Everything was in glass.
The only thing you could get in plastic was bleach. And
well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Plastic, yeah.
But it wasn't flimsy. I mean, it was heavy duty plastic.
Laundry detergent was always in a box because it was always powder. There was no
Right.
There was no liquid.
Right.
Yeah. Now comes in little pods. Does anybody use the
Veritable
pods?
Virgo says Pepsi Cola introduced the first 2-liter size soft drink bottle in 1970, but it probably was in glass.
Yeah,
maybe
plastic. Really, I'm trying to think. Maybe I'm trying to think. Like when I was in high school, we weren't soda drinkers.
Me neither. But I remember the company called A-Treat that it was an Allentown local company, and they used to sell the 1-liter glass bottles.
Yep.
So I remember that because I used to always buy sarsaparilla. They literally like real sarsaparilla, not the stuff you buy now.
You know, sarsaparilla trees are now endangered in Pennsylvania, right?
No,
oh my gosh.
It's all fake now.
But
so.
My understanding of this real sarsaparilla is that there's something in it. You can't overdo it. It's dangerous.
Oh.
Well, like I said, we didn't really have a lot of soda when we were kids. We were not.
Yeah.
Sarsaparilla.
It was a treat. It was like going to McDonald's was like a once a month thing. Now,
well, we used to go to Burger King, and we would have to drive. It was a real treat. We would have to drive about 5 miles to get to the Burger King.
No, when I was growing up, McDonald's was a once a year thing, and boy, goddamn, when we went to McDonald's,
it was
that was a treat.
Yep.
Well,
same thing. We used to have a place, Jimbo's? No.
Sambo's.
Geno's.
Dino's.
And we would get, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Fried chicken. What a treat.
Fried chicken in the oven is a treat.
Did you guys
my hometown got a McDonald's when I was a senior in high school.
Oh
wow!
Now, do we sound like
our McDonald's had along the side of it had the giant golden arches, and in the middle was the store.
Yeah, that's how ours was.
But it was no inside seating or anything.
You sat in the car.
Oh.
Well, they had tables out front.
No, that was the way McDonald's was. They did not have inside seating
with the big metal umbrellas.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Kind of like a Checkers.
And fiberglass seats.
Yeah, very much like a Checkers, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about fiber. No, I think it was concrete seating.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ours was like a fiberglass, or maybe it was metal. I don't know. Oof. But it was just, and it had the big metal umbrellas.
Yeah.
Well, you were up near them steel. Chances are.
Larkin, you and I need to go hunting for the same thing.
Okay.
Did you guys have Sambo's?
No.
No.
I remember Sambo's.
Yeah.
What was Sambo's? Is like Bob's Big Boy.
It was like Denny's.
It was kind of like Denny's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, Denny's bought out Sambo's, or Sambo's became Denny's. I'm not sure what.
Well, Sambo's changed their name to Sam's.
Right.
Yes.
And then it changed from the character they had to the chef. and then like immediately started dying. So I guess Grayson's quite happy about that.
I miss.
All right, I'd like to know who is considering in this room, who is considering attending Pride 48 in New Orleans.
Oh, well, I can say I am absolutely considering. Yeah.
We're
considering it.
Okay.
The problem for me is just the extra cost. I'd have to fly, where I can drive to Vegas.
No.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Well, my thing is, it's like I because of my parents' age, I like to go and see them at least a week a year.
Uh-huh.
I can spare the time. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Well, Louisiana and Tucson, it's only about 800, probably about 950 miles.
Yeah, you can do a day trip.
So I was thinking, Gavin, if we went to New Orleans, and I said, well, we could always go to Augusta afterwards.
That's a thought.
Have you thought about going to New Orleans and then we both go to Tucson?
Yeah,
Tucson's a million miles away.
Well, fly. We'd fly. We'd drive.
No. I mean, it's something to think about.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, it's worth. It's a knock around. We'll knock it around.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well,
I like to go. I like to go and spend time with my. I mean, I really had a great. It was like the highlight of my year to go there this year. It was that.
So some bitch in Florida won my money, so I can't afford to go this year.
Right.
Look at me. Oh, look at me.
And Toppy, did I hear an answer from you?
Well, maybe, but I said that if there's any way I can go, I'm going to go. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go, but I would love to go, and my aim is to go.
Do you have the time?
Well, that particular weekend, I don't think where I work, they've set up the calendar that far ahead. In the past, that stupid time period in late August is when things start happening here.
Right.
So, and that's when they always say you can't get any time off. But I don't know. I'll have to find out. We'll find out.
The other thing is I haven't been camping for like 3 years, and I really want to go camping a couple times this year. So,
yeah, I really want you to go camping too.
I know.
Oh, what? Why? What? Huh?
Larkin, I had no idea that you had an affliction, not affliction, an attraction to super hairy butt cracks.
Oh, I love that's that's very hot.
you should buy a special chair for those to sit on.
Okay.
Oof. Special chair is the best thing I ever bought, y'all.
Is it?
That's all I'm gonna say. Oh my God!
You didn't mind trading in your sling for that?
I donated my sling to the Horror Hotel.
Yeah, you know what? I got to get a marker on that thing and put your name on there, like not as a memorial because you ain't dead. But I know which one it is.
Well, trust me, I've put many a marker on that.
Okay, we
just need to bring a swab.
We have to go to an after show, so
okay.
Let's real quick, Big Fatty. Where can we find you?
On Thursday, you'll find me at the Horror Hotel for a leather weather weekend with Gavin and Jim and Gay Country West and Grandy and Durwood and
I'm gonna get there early enough.
65 of our other and Jay Rick and 70 of our other Chris and Brian of our
Brian.
You'll find me in a gutter somewhere probably.
Oh dear.
I bet
You'll find me
DJ
sticking my armpit in Gavin's face.
Oh dear.
That again. DJ Ron, where can we find you?
You can't.
Yeah.
All right.
It is very.
You have to create a Twitter account just to have.
Yeah, I should do that.
Check in on it once a week, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's DJ Ron.
No.
Okay, Jim, where can we find you?
You can find me at #1 Funky Homo on Twitter and Tumblr, and you can find me between 7:30 and 9 in the Hospitality Lounge at the Parliament Resort at the Metroplex Complex in Augusta, Georgia, co-hosting with Gavin the Cock-a-Doodle-Doo early arrival cocktail party.
In other words, you find them.
And I would say normally in room 78, but you won't be in there much. You'll be in the maze or the pig
I
pen.
might be in the maze. You'll recognize me because my boots will be up in the air probably.
Oh dear.
And I'll be probably punching somebody in the head, say, just go deeper.
Oh God!
Why do I still see your elbow? Larkin, where can we find you?
It's Larkin Young on Instagram. That's my applicable link.
Okay.
Applicable link.
No one said it yet.
Toppy.
Topic, yeah, that's me. You can find me at thesmellcast.com, and I will sign off at this point because we got to go to work tomorrow. You merry fellows have a merry time the rest of the night.
Thank you.
And I enjoyed being on whilst I
I
could.
promise to post lots of posts on Twitter next week.
Okay.
I ain't keeping my phone with me.
Toppy.
No. I want to.
Not that I ever carry my phone when I go there, but
I want to see pictures.
all right. And you can find all my applicable links at pokinit1.blogspot.com, including the after show and the YouTube video link and the chat room porn and what else?
And the chat room porn is wonderful tonight, by the way.
Oh God, yeah. Although we miss Ed Chan.
Yeah.
Do we have an update on him?
Yes, he's doing better, if that's possible. He did have a stroke, and he's recovering. So hopefully, we'll have him back. Posting porn or just saying hi.
Yeah, we
hanging
can
out.
find an address for him.
Yeah.
Send their greeting cards.
Porn is very therapeutic.
It is.
Where was I going with that?
Ed, where were you going with Ed Chan?
Yeah. Oh, despite the fact that Ed Chan and Mr. Mike are not here this evening, and so
We did well without them.
yes, but no, they're always missed. But okay, so let's go to the after show.
Good night, everybody.
Cue the music.
Good night.
In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was the thought of something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only.
Hey.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Hey, Gavin, you forgot to tell him you won't be here next week.
Oh, oh, stop. Oh, my God. It's like an earworm.
Right.
All right, let me make another cocktail and we'll chitter chat. I'll be back.
Gavin may pour a little more wine, too.
Hi.
So,
I don't have any applicable links. I want to share all the stuff that I do have because it's either my real name or it's a business account. And it's like, no. Can't do it.
Yeah.
So I'll set something up, but
almost everybody uses a fake name. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Big. So, are you a Tumblr user, Big Fatty?
No.
Well, I'm going to send you, it's going to put it in the chat room, and then you can check out. This is a really good guy to follow. Are you a Tumblr there user, Jim?
I'm sorry?
Are you a Tumblr user?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good guy to follow.
Rednecks
and Rebels.
Rednecks and Rebels.
Okay. Yeah.
Tumblr is.
If you're a Tumblr user and they show you the people you follow and the percent of your posts that they come from, 10% of mine come from this dude that I reblog.
Really?
Yeah.
Rednecks and Roses.
Rebel.
No, Rednecks and Rebels. It's in the chat room.
Mm.
Okay, we've lost Big Fatty now.
I'm here.
No, you're going to be on Tumblr now the rest
No,
of the
I'm not.
No.
He's already gone through it.
When I fucked up this, and I don't know how I fucked up the show. Anyway, I think it was mechanical. But I got an e-letter. No, was it an e-letter or a Twitty? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Right.
From a guy over in the UK that I had no idea listened or anything. Oh, for Friday. I said, well, one good thing came out of the show not posting is, all of a sudden somebody de-lurks.
Oh.
So
it was
do you ever hear
fun.
from Red FF Pup anymore?
I follow him on on not Tumblr. What is that thing? The Twitty. But
every now and then I'll say hello to him on Facebook, and we might talk back and forth. But like, I have nothing new or exciting to report about him. But he is still around.
Yeah.
What?
Have you heard anything from Mike in the UK? Red FF?
He posts on Facebook once in a while.
Yeah. He was a nice guy.
Oh, he's still a nice guy.
He was a nice guy. Yeah.
Now he's a jerk.
Yeah.
Now he's a jerk. Now.
Yeah, he posts once in a while. Maybe he's still having trouble with the
what?
With his boyfriend's issues.
Is he?
By the way, did you notice about halfway through I dumped out?
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently, that message that comes up that says your battery's running low, you're supposed to pay attention to that.
Oh, well, yeah. Only if you find that important. I mean,
yeah. Then I had to go find the damn power cord.
Oh, see, I keep mine plugged in all the time, which is probably not a good idea, but.
Yeah.
Now, Big Fatty.
He's in the other room.
Oh, he's in the other room.
He can hear you.
I know, but I can't hear you, so I'll wait till you come back.
Sounds like you're screaming.
No, don't rush. Don't rush.
Anyway.
Here's some big flotty dental floss, right? I mean,
Larkin, what's new with you, Larkin?
I've just been working, and everybody at work, like yesterday, almost half the people called in sick. There's something going around. Huh?
You know what? I've heard that from a lot of people in California. It seems to be a
Florida too.
It was. Go ahead.
We had an office in the one in we had one in Los Angeles and one in Orange County, and when it was going to rain, like people would get so hyped up and excited, like kind of the way we do when it's going to snow, like 50 inches. And they'd be running home and shit to get home before it started raining. We find it funny because it's rain at least 3 times a week.
Right.
Don't think anything of it, but it was that bad. Everybody called out, Larkin.
No, people have just been sick.
Oh, okay.
There's just
the flu is really hitting hard this year.
Yeah, one person I think came in, and I don't know why he was there, and I think he's the person who the flu.
Really?
Veritable Virgo asked in the chat room, he says, is it the romaine lettuce E. coli?
So Big Fatty, did you see your dental floss that I posted there?
I did.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh my.
Wow.
Lost.
Oh no, Tumblr said sorry, something went wrong. Oh my god. Tumblr cannot go down.
It was lovely.
Having problems with Tumblr, like it doesn't.
I haven't because I'm not on it.
Okay, I don't. Tumblr's a funny thing. I go a month without looking at my account, and I still get 4 to 5 new people every week following me.
Who are you on Tumblr?
Larkin.
You have to figure out. I know 3 people who follow me on Tumblr, and you have to figure out who they are to figure out who I am. Tumblr's my place where I'm very careful because I allow my real tastes that you're not supposed to. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their taste that they show everybody.
Yeah.
And you got the things that are a little bit more, and I don't have that filter on it. So
Oh, nice.
I repost what I really like.
Yeah, when I post the stuff from the chat room, a lot of times I'll get this up for review.
The stuff that I really, really like, I'll follow them, but I won't repost it. Well, my nasty stuff.
Yeah, most of your stuff is like chickens, and baby pigs,
What is it?
Pedophores.
pigs, and
Waffles? Are you talking? Not pig.
waffles, and
That's pig.
Christmas cookies, and
All right, what were you going to ask me, Gavin?
I forgot now.
Oh God.
Remember, you take your laptop to the horror hotel, right?
I do.
Yeah, Jim and I are just bringing our little pads that we have. Because
Are they going to be the maxi or the mini?
Jim's is a mini, mine's a.
I know how to. I went right past them. I'm bringing a whole box of doggy wee wee pads. I know how to fold them up in a diaper.
That's so fucking hot. Okay.
Thank you.
Speaking of that, our puppy just went through her second period of heat, so she got to wear pull-up diapers for a whole month.
Oh, do you put the hole in the back?
Yeah, you have to cut a hole in the back. Yeah.
Are you serious?
My mom's dogs used to wear those, and she used to buy them newborn diapers.
Yeah. Though the issue is, if you buy the stuff for them from the pet store, it's like $100 and some bucks.
Oh.
A thing of 21 pull-up pet diapers from Target's like $14 or $10 or something.
Stop! I'm getting an erection.
Ew.
Okay, now we know. Now we know what.
Have you noticed? Have you noticed? I have no.
Don't look at Ron's. Don't look at Ron's Tumblr page. Okay.
Oh God!
See, the religious folks told us it would gay marriage would lead to.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not pedophilia. What is that? Animalophilia.
Bestiality.
There you go.
Bestiality. Animalphilia.
Yeah.
I like that better.
Uh-huh. I can't, and I know I won't shut up about this coming weekend, but I am so looking forward to this.
Why?
Because we're gonna have fun, and I am just so delighted. So many people are coming.
Oh, me too.
Me too.
Oh my god, the oh my god, the what maze is going to be fucking amazing.
Amazing.
You're not going to get me out of there all weekend.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
So,
Is the did they?
I have to ask you, is my boyfriend coming?
I don't know who your boyfriend is.
Well, you don't remember the one that we exchanged hats, and I couldn't remember who the fuck the hat belonged to.
I don't know.
Oh, last time it's a leather weather weekend. I woke up the next morning and I had this leather baseball cap.
Right, I remember that.
I didn't bring a leather baseball cap, and I'm trying to figure out who the fuck it belonged to.
Ooh.
And I was thinking, I don't remember bringing somebody back to the room. And I was like going back and forth, going, because I remember going to the maze and this, that, and the other thing. And I was like, where did I get this fucking hat? And why is it in my room? Because it was sitting on the
right.
And here it turned out that I had taken his hat off his head and put it on mine, and it said you have to come to my room to get it back.
Oh Jesus!
And he never came back. Came to my room to get it back, but we kept making out all weekend. So
Give him his
Well,
hat.
that's all that That's all that matters.
I always seem to find a guy that we just like to hang out and make out and stuff like that. We don't really probably most of the time have sex. So I call him my weekend boyfriend.
Oh.
He's a little short, kind of blondish.
Gavin, this is our anniversary weekend.
Who?
You and me.
when we met at MLK weekend. Yes, you're right.
At MAL, right.
Right.
So, anyway, I don't know how many years ago it was, but
that's the first time I sucked your dick. No, I didn't suck your dick that weekend, did I?
Yes, you did.
That's right.
How quickly they forget.
There were quite a few that weekend, so I don't really remember.
Right.
Remember, I brought two guys. It was funny. I had gotten a hotel down the street, and I wound up going to the Green Lantern. Well, that's where my hotel was.
Okay.
I wound up going to the Green Lantern the night I was hanging out with you. I went to the Green Lantern, and I was hanging out there, and I wound up picking two guys up from Philadelphia.
Yes, I remember that.
It was a couple.
I didn't remember that until you said it, but yes, I remember that now.
I took them back to my room, and the room was the coolest room because it had this big, beautiful bed with the greatest sheets ever in your whole fucking life. It's like that Egyptian cotton, 1,000-something count,
right?
Beautiful sheets. And then the shower was kind of up, like off the bedroom, but the whole shower was glass block wall.
Ah, nice.
So, like, if the bedroom light was on, you could have that as the only light in the shower.
Oh, nice.
The three of us went in there for a while. It was such a good time. It was funny because I went in there, and the woman, when I walked in, she goes, "Oh, we put you all on one floor." Because I was there. I told her I was there for the, She said, "Oh, we put you all on one floor, but I only have one room left." She goes, "You don't mind an upgrade, do you?" I was like, "Why would I mind?" She wound up upgrading me to a suite. So I had like a living room. It was
perfect.
A really tiny living room. It was like the size of my dining room, but it was this little living room. And I was just like, "Oh my God, I love this." It was like, but that was a fun weekend.
It was a fun weekend, but I enjoyed MAL, but I enjoy leather weather better.
You know what? I enjoy going to MAL and IML and stuff like that, but I don't do the pageants.
Right.
And they get very insulted when you call them pageants, but that's what they are.
Sure it is.
And not to knock the guys, because I don't know if you guys know anything about leather contests. You got to know your shit.
Right.
You got to know history. You got to know, flags. You got to know, you have to know everything. You have to know what you're doing.
Right.
You can't just go there because you look pretty in leather and win.
I couldn't help but notice that when I said, "Gavin, it's our anniversary weekend," Jim got up and walked away.
I'm so fucking hungry.
So, if you want to get in the leather community and don't know anything, you have to come to Sacramento because, like, they have like 3 people who normally enter, and normally of the 3, 2 are hot. One is so the guy who's not hot, no matter what, even if he should win, will never win just because.
Yeah.
And the other 2, it's. I don't think they're no. Yeah, the leather scene here is not very big.
You got to be at least marginally attractive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's right. Kind of. But if you don't know your shit, you don't.
Like you said,
Philadelphia.
But who the judge? The judge at the last one here, I went to it. Was a friend of Dave, Daddy Dave. Yeah, so he was from up in Michigan. Our judges. He was a really hot dude, and it's like, really, you wasted your time coming here, but that's okay.
Right.
Is that held at the Forge?
No, it's Sacramento. It's the Bolt. Sacramento is not big enough to have really leather bar, so we got a leather bear Levi biker / bar,
and they get changed for the laundromat.
Yeah, and everybody, you go there, and there's really good chemistry, and doesn't fail 5 minutes later, and brings a guy with his fag hag, and why?
And then the bachelorette party comes in.
Oh, thankfully we don't. It's not in a nice part of town, so thankfully we don't get that. But
the thing that always bothers me about leather contests, they don't seem to understand that if you want a really good MC, get a drag queen, because they will always bring the money. Because drag queens are like the best money. They are better at raising and getting people to give a good drag queen. They are the best.
Let's qualify that. I would disagree that a drag queen will be a good MC most of the time, because I've seen lots of drag queens that were not good MCs.
Oh, okay. All
right. But
all.
You got to know somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing and knows something about what's going on, not just you know. So anyway, I'm fucked up. This wine is really good. I'm just getting my liver ready for thirsty.
Is that Moose P wine?
That's what I was just going to ask that.
It is indeed. God bless America. If I had a dick like that, I would be dead by now.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. At my age, if I had a dick like that, I would have been fucking everything. I would have been fucking everything on Earth, and I would have died with everybody else back in the 80s.
But I was looking at his smile.
Yeah, that's what I saw also. That's the first thing I saw was his smile.
He's got nice eyes, nice smile, beautiful.
But you know, his
hair.
Turnip Head would say, "Yeah, but the underwear he's got is just not."
Yeah, but he's like the whole package. Look at, I mean,
he doesn't have the new microfiber.
I didn't see anything beyond the package. I don't know about the rest of the package. But anyway.
The face is nice. Just the manscaping is good too. So I don't know if that's natural or he manscapes, but
I don't know.
It doesn't look like he trims it, because maybe I don't think so.
No, he doesn't have like an 80s bush, so I'm guessing he does some manscaping.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I wonder if that ladder
Jim has posted the polar vortex. Thank you.
I'm wondering if that ladder is OSHA approved.
Right.
Or rickety.
Yeah, I doubt it. I don't think anybody cares.
I was looking at struts behind him holding up the pipes.
Now, Gavin and Jim, y'all are staying Sunday night, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. That's
when are we leaving Monday morning, Jim?
What time?
Yeah.
He'll have to check.
I think it's like there we go.
You need to give Jim about a 2-hour head notice, because he'll be on his knees.
But I will be attempting to go into the pig pen this weekend. So
okay. You better be more than attempting. That's where the bar is on Sunday afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, then I have no choice.
Right.
Oh, 12. We leave at 12:46.
Okay. Well, you know, the TSA is not so. The lines in Augusta aren't so long. You know.
Yeah, I know.
So.
But that's good though. 12:46. Then we don't have to like get up like 4:00 in the morning or something. Yeah.
Right.
Did they ever upgrade that dirt strip in Augusta? Or they get that runway paved?
I think they got the runway paved.
Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Actually, Augusta has a nice little airport.
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, but they were working on it when last time we were there. They had like a part of it dug up. Remember, Jim? We had to go out in the tarmac.
You always go out on the tarmac.
No, I mean you had to walk out along that wall when we were coming in. You don't remember that? Okay,
That's the way you always come in.
No. There was like a whole area that was blocked off.
Oh,
You don't remember that? Okay.
Okay. What are you eating, Jim?
Whales.
Whales. Of course you are.
Cheese. Dollar store goldfish.
I found them at around Christmas time, and I love them.
Okay.
They're nice.
That and the dollar store beanie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We love the dollar store. We go there a lot.
So
we get a lot of the cat food that we feed the stray cats. We get that at the dollar
well,
store.
it's and they, you know what? They love it, don't they?
Yes, they do.
We get a can of mackerel, a can of
Cat food.
like Frisky's cat food, and a bag of the hell it's called hard food.
Yeah.
We mix it all together and
So we have a tub of it at a time.
Now, who's taking care of the stray cats while y'all are gone?
the cats.
Okay.
It's gonna be warm.
Fuck 'em.
It's gonna be warm then, so they can do their own.
Yeah.
Give them a chance to hunt.
They won't be coming in.
Okay.
We're not leaving the house open for them. No.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Didn't you
All
just
right. Where's Toppy when you need him?
Right.
Yeah.
So, Larkin, I'm terribly disappointed that you're not going to make it to New Orleans.
Well, I won't say no. Right now, it's not looking like
Okay.
it, but just
give him time.
You know, there may be a lottery win between now and August, so you never can tell.
You never can. So I think New Orleans is going to be a very interesting place to have Pride 48.
Wow.
And if we could just do away with all that pesky podcasting and just all go.
Just get all the people that are doing the interstitials to do the podcasts.
Well, it really is. This will prove that it really is a family reunion weekend because we've lost so many podcasts that the podcasting is almost secondary, but it's still the
camaraderie family,
the glue that holds us together. But it's the family of everybody getting together and seeing each other that I think people come for nowadays more than the live shows and things like that.
So is the airplane show done?
I don't know. I keep harassing the satyr. So anyway, who knows? So to me, they ought to have a crash landing or something if they're done.
Oh my God!
So
another one for you, Larkin. You outdid yourself.
Which one? The last one?
The gentleman that just keeps going and going and going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, underwear guy he's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Larkin, did you ever do a podcast?
No.
No. Have you ever thought about it?
Larkin,
I was you do it the lazy style. You do it poke with the stick, or way back in some of you probably don't know Archer Radio.
Mm-hmm. You know, Archer's back.
I know.
When Archie used to do the gangbang.
Yeah. I got in trouble a couple times on it, but that's okay. What was his name? Anthony? What was the name of the dude? What was?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't remember.
You're probably the only one that remembers Larkin. So,
well, I just remember because we used to get there used to be some really intense discussions on that show, and
there were sometimes
Archer may be coming to Pride 48.
Okay.
Only if there's vineyards close by.
Only if there's no snow. I know.
No
But see,
snow,
his husband lives. His husband's family lives, I think, in New Orleans or somewhere close to New Orleans.
I think so. Yeah.
So,
being a home pooper, he can't go more than about 2 days.
well, but I think that he now that he's retired and back, he's expressed to me that he has an interest in coming. So.
Oh, he retired now.
Oh yeah.
I did not know that. Oh, that's good for him.
Yeah. And I mean, he's almost 10 years younger than me. So
Does he still have?
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, he started at the same school for years.
I think he said he taught 32 years.
I don't know.
He taught. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I think he had to.
He never got beyond second grade. I think
Right.
first grade or second grade. I think was it first grade or second grade? First grade.
I don't know.
It's not like it works like that. It's like you don't graduate with the kids. But
That threw me off too.
X he taught 8th grade, so and he retired because he just got to the point where he just couldn't deal with the families anymore. He was like,
Right. Holy fuck!
Easy.
what you can't do?
How did that thing come out of his mouth?
Come on. I know you're.
That is what you call no gag reflex.
What's your point?
Oh my God.
Call me impressed.
That's a fucking bushy ass motherfucker, though. Look at
Thank
it.
you.
That's an 80s bush. Look at that.
That's all right.
You need to never shave that.
That's all right.
I like them 80s boys.
That's wall to wall.
Right?
Ruff, ruff.
I want all up the back and shoulders and right, Jim? Want to trim before you leave?
What am I looking at?
Talking about how hairy men
Remember my brother Peter?
near your back.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Peter!
I would say.
Oh my God, I thought he was wearing a sweater the one time.
Jim, I have 2 words, or maybe it's one.
What?
Cornrows.
Yeah, right.
He's not that hairy. Now his brother, though, oh my God, the one day he came walking out, we went over to pick him up for something. He was coming over to help us do something over here.
Oh, the deck.
Yeah, and he came walking out of the bedroom, and I thought he had a sweater on. And I was like, oh my God, it's like summertime. Why are you wearing a sweater? I'm thinking to myself, is it wearing a sweater?
Oh, Lord.
Because all he had these little tiny pink nipples. I was just like, oh my God. He was one of the hairiest people I've ever seen in my whole life.
Lovely.
Oh.
Well, gentlemen, I think I'm going to go because I'm not going to be awake much longer.
Oh,
I drank enough for a whole week. Come on, God, go out.
I haven't eaten a lot today, and this wine has gone right to my head.
Yeah, I'm surprised you aren't going out this evening.
Well, Granny couldn't go, and Durwood couldn't go, and why bother?
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Quite honestly, I am not real comfortable getting out on the roads that are still a little bit icy.
Yeah.
How far is it from the villa to what do you have? One last remaining bar, right?
Dudley Do Rights.
Right. How far is that?
It's probably about it's less than 10. It's maybe 10 miles.
Okay.
So
that's too far to go.
Yeah, when you're drinking, yes.
I'm not gonna. Well, especially when the roads are icy.
Yeah. So that's what I most about living in Minneapolis. What I missed the most was that I lived just on the south side of downtown, and the closest gay bar was like 2 blocks, and the furthest gay bar was maybe a little over a mile. So you would take the bus or catch a cab to the furthest one, and then bar hop home.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Like my kind of attitude, I'd do that. Yeah, I'd be all about that.
That's
because there was between the one was about a mile, and then you could walk about 6 blocks to another one I liked, and then it was probably about 8 blocks from there to the one that was close to my house.
Oh wow!
Wow!
I miss those days. I used to live. You would leave my house, make an immediate left down an alley, and a block later you'd be in the in Allentown. So, like it was just like right there. Like my back patio, I could throw a stone at the back door of the stone wall. It was nice. I love.
Imagine if they had Grinder or I don't know what all the apps today are.
Oh, God,
they'd be like right there in your back. You could.
Well, I think
right.
I think that's why gay bars are dying.
I agree.
Between
sure.
Between that and it being more normalized, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
well, and I mean, you don't have to worry about safety and things like that.
Yeah, true. Well,
safety as far
I would
as
worry about it, people I don't know coming to my house, but
right. Well,
yeah.
Well, there is that.
Well, the one thing I miss the most is when you met people in a bar face to face. There either was an attraction or not, and it was you knew. Unlike on apps, when you meet someone and it's like your picture's like 5 years, 6, 10 years old, 20 years old,
right?
Right.
And then they get mad at you because it's like, well, don't pretend to be somebody you're not.
No,
right?
It's somebody I was.
Then you just turn the lights off.
There's a difference between diving into a nice furry ass and then diving into a ass full of gray hair.
I'll let Granny know.
Oh
well, way back. Everybody here is old enough to remember the phone lines. You remember before?
Correct.
You remember there?
No, tell us about it, Larkin.
And a friend in Minneapolis ran one, so he gave me an access code, so I didn't have to pay to. And I talked to this dude on there for quite some time, and I was probably like 23, and he said he was just a little bit older, and I don't know what that meant to me. I meant that maybe he was 30, and finally we agreed to meet because I said, hey, let's meet someplace. Go, no. And finally, after like a month, he goes, okay. He was like 65. And not that when you're 23, 65 is,
ancient.
And it's like, and my issue wasn't that he was that old, is that he lied the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind
of like entrapment because you're like there.
Because when we talked on the phone, I mean, I don't know if I would have been interested in him sexually, but he would have been an okay friend. I mean, there was a group of us in Minneapolis who hung out a lot, and somehow or another, this guy became part of our group, and his name was John, and he was like 70. And the funny is, John and I would go for walks all the time, and later, he told the guys that we hung out with. That I was going to use my real name because Larkin really walks really slow.
Oh,
because I was just out walking. I mean, I thought he was setting the pace, but so he told them I walk too slow. It was hilarious. 70-year-old. I know.
Larkin the slow walker.
Yeah.
You have to go to the mall in the morning and see the mall walkers. They walk fast.
Right? Oh, I know, but it's like I don't know. It was funny.
All right.
Good old days. Good old days.
Good night.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night,
I think I'm going to bed. I'll see Gavin and Jim. I'll see you on Thursday midday.
Okay.
No,
all right.
Bright and early. We'll wake you up bright and early.
Text
no.
Text
okay.
Say what, Gavin?
Text me when you get there.
All right, no problem. Or you'll probably see me on something.
Lots of pictures, or it didn't happen.
Thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good
Have
night.
a lovely time.
Bye, everybody in the chat room.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, it's us in the chat room. Us and Virgo.
Virgo, yes.
Good night.
Good night.